So, I want to talk about life. Not maybe in the way you think about it, but I want to talk about maybe how important it is that we should just live life on our own terms. And that doesn't mean that we should be striving to be better or famous. Live your life the way you want. Maybe you don't want to do anything. Maybe you want to live your life playing video games. Maybe you want to play sports. Maybe you want to sit on a mountain somewhere and meditate about life forever. Maybe you want to follow a cult. Maybe you want to be someone that teaches wellness to the world. Live life however you want to live. But there is always that caveat for the 8 billion of us that are here on this earth, is that we are all born and we all die, and that we can't control when we die. At least for probably 99.5% of us, we can't control when we die. We could die when we're 5, we could die when we're 20, we could die when we're 50, we could die when we're 100. Maybe we could be one of these wellness gurus who want to live to be 150. But we can't control when we die. We can't control any aspect of how it happens. I mean, look at all the different ways people die. And people die every day. They think, live like there's no tomorrow. Well, you don't know what day tomorrow is for you. Maybe your last day is tomorrow, but you don't know that. You could do the nicest thing for people and you could still die the next day, because the universe has your number. They know when you're going to die. Whatever universe is for you. Maybe it's spiritual. Maybe it's aliens. I mean, whatever it is, the universe beyond us just has decided when we are going to die. So you should live life any way you want, because it doesn't matter. We are all inevitably going to die at some point. You could be the worst person or the best person, and it doesn't matter a damn, because the worst person could live 50 more years and the best person could live 5 hours from now. No one has any idea. So, however you live is however you live. Now, for me, I have a little internal code about how I live my life, and I choose to not tell anybody about it, because I figure it's just better that I be whatever example I am, and if you like the way I do things and you want to ask me questions, great. If you don't give one care about how I do things, fine. You live your life your way, I live my life my way, and nothing matters. Because we are all eventually not going to be here. So maybe just keep in mind that whatever you decide to do, remember that maybe you'll live to be 100, and maybe you'll just live to be 70, and maybe you'll just live till the end of the week. So does that move you at all? Maybe it doesn't move you at all. Maybe it doesn't matter to you at all. Maybe it matters a lot. Maybe it forces you to change your mind or to think about it. what you want to do with that last week or that last month or the last year. Or maybe it's just, I'm just going to go through my day, and if something happens, something happens. Because it's beyond our control. It is the one thing, or one of the few things that we can't control. I mean, we can't control when we're born, who we're born to, where we're born at. We can't do that either. But on the other end, we can't control when we die, where we die, how we die. We can't control any of that either. So, does death have any meaning or no meaning? That's purely up to you. I'm not here to make a judgment call. I'm just here to say, hey, it's going to happen. So, what is it that you want to do with the time that you're here? Because it doesn't matter either way. I mean, you decide to, maybe it motivates you to make, a big life change. Maybe it doesn't do anything. Maybe you're just going to keep riding your bike every day on the same path and nothing changes. Okay. It's so funny because it's like New Year's resolutions, because everybody sees the new year and they say, oh, well, I'm going to make this big change. I'm going to do this with my life. I'm going to change this. I'm going to do this. And then by January 7th, it's like forgotten. Does your life change? No, probably not. You have chosen to continue your life as is. The status quo is how you want to live. So, I just think it's kind of just funny how that works out, because the universe has our number. They have our big digital Rolodex of numbers to decide when we are going to die. Would you even want to know when you die? Me? I'd rather not know. I mean, if I die tomorrow, whatever. If I die 20 years from now, whatever. If I die 40 years now, whatever. I have goals that I would like to accomplish, but if I don't, can't do anything about it, right? I just do my thing. If I get the things done that I want to get done, great. If I don't, maybe somebody else will. But it doesn't matter. I'm dead. I won't be here to care. That is somebody else's responsibility that is still among the living. The idea of having no responsibilities when you're dead either frees you or scares you. Maybe you're always used to being the responsible person, and then when you find out you no longer have responsibilities because you're dead. Maybe you had no responsibilities in this life and you died, and it doesn't matter to you at all. It's like, oh, cool. My life did not change at all, whether I was living or dead. So I guess just keep that in mind. Your life can be lived however you want, but when it's over, it was somebody else's call.